welcome back if you've seen my other videos. Hello, if this is the first time watching. Today we are going to be exploring some more of the ruins of Hyrule. I noticed with my last video I was rambling a little bit, so I decided to go through and read Creating a Champion. I went through and I did that, and come to find out that my slight rambling last time wasn't entirely without merit. Champion, it mentions on page 341 that the stone buildings that were ruins, when designing them, they were trying to think of, what a building that priests or their congregation or even members of the royal family might stay at while doing pilgrimages. So we're going to go through and see what different ruins we have. So let's just go ahead and start in one big circle. So we'll go back over here and start basically going in a circle. Something that they really wanted to do whenever they were making this game, is that they wanted people to be able to go as far out as they could, so they could get the paraglider would be a great way to do it.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Let's see, anything rare he might want to sell. Reading Creating a Champion, apparently monster parts are considered a rare commodity. So he might be willing to sell it. But it looks like the ancient part is the thing that sells the best, which makes sense because, well, ancient parts are hard to come by. Because, no one wants to fight guardians, because guardians are very scary. Opal. Go ahead and sell both opal.
Ah.
And then we'll also sell our ember.
Oh.
Because, yeah, the gems are the best way to make money in this game.
Oh.
What's great about this game is that you can find all kinds of people just wandering around, and you can talk to them and get all kinds of ideas on what's going on in the world from just talking to everyday people. It's getting dark. That's okay. We'll be alright. It's distinctly possible by the time we get to where we're going that it'll be light again. And if not, then maybe we'll see something interesting at night. So, bokoblin. You don't have to fight those guys. They're easy to kill. All you have to do is break their bodies and then hit their head. I figured we'll start ruin rise, so then that way you kind of just go in a line, circle, and you'll make things easier, I feel. And now you can see the bridge at night. They actually have people that come through here and light that torch. I like the torches up here too.
Mm-hmm. Ah.
So, as you can see, the shrine is now lit up in standby mode. So if I wanted to, I could go through and complete that shrine to get one of the spirit orbs. It also restores your health when you complete it. This is the East Coast Room. Do I have any food on me? I do not have any food currently. So let's go through and eat a few mushrooms. Regain my health. There we go. They're so fast that I caught like monsters. They're all pretty territorial. So after a certain point, they'll stop chasing. But this is why a lot. Just like stall bokoblins. They like to chase real life. And this is the outpost room, which we've already seen and went over. Should be close to that first ruin. Yeah, here we go. We'll check out these two, and then we'll go up to Scout Hill. Oh, apparently that's a stone house. Okay, good to know. I'm not gonna fight with you. There's ruined ruins. Alright. Bunch of keys. Yeah, those little groupings are a great way to... Those are all gonna pop up. There's a lot of... Yep. That's interesting. Apparently there's more than one nearby. And where's the other ones? So this building looks very similar to the other buildings that we've been seeing over in the East Post ruins and the Outpost ruins. So, whenever I was reading Creating a Champion, they said, like, part of their ideas, again, was that they wanted to create a building that felt like a place where priests, their congregation, and potentially members of the royal family would go and stay during their pilgrimages. And this building looks very similar to those sort of places. And... oh good, I killed them all. But it's so far out and away from everything else. I wonder if this might have been like a private estate. Like maybe whenever the royal family were doing their pilgrimages, they came here instead of staying with, the everyday people, just because, you'd have better control over, making sure no one tries to assassinate anyone, and things like that. Although, I think this is also really close to the Abbey. Let's double check on our map. Yeah, this is really close to the Eastern Abbey, too. And I had a theory that, there might have been other entrances other than just the main one up onto the Great Plateau, which this might also have been like a spot where not pilgrims, but, priests or certain clergymen that weren't priests but were help the priests during their ceremony. It's kind of or it's possible that this might have been a spot for traveling priests and priestesses, and they just whenever they were coming back to the Great Plateau, they'd stop here before going back up. Yeah, this is a very similar setup to the other ones, and it looks like it had maybe another building right there and was fenced in to kind of make it more private. So yeah, that's interesting that there's a place all off on its own. And if this was a spot where, priests or members of the royal family would commonly come, that might also explain why the stall bokoblins were here, is because, that would have been a primary target, because they want to, get rid of the royal family, considering the royal family is part of the goddess Hylia's line. So we'll go this way and see what the other ruin over there is. They're really easy. Yep, just gotta follow the road. And I'll get to the other side of the room. Oh, there's a enemy encampment. Looks like the enemy encampment is where our ruins are at. So, that might not actually be a ruin, it might be the enemy encampment. Let's see if there's any ruins around here. There first, huh? What's nice about this game is it actually has physics very similar to what you would expect in real life. You kind of have to angle things if you want to actually hit your target. Oh, he's not looking. Well, they're all gonna come play with me now. Oop. I'm gonna eat something, because that hurt. There we go. Now nope. He one-shotted me. Alright. That happened. That's okay. Yeah, I've stated previously I'm not great at combat, but that's okay. You don't have to be great at combat in order to play these games, which is great. So yeah, we're gonna see if we can figure out if there are any runes here. Try to avoid letting that guy see us. That's probably not gonna happen. From him decently, but I can't hit him. Do I have a more powerful bow? Let's find out. 4, 5, 5, 14. I do have a more powerful bow. That might actually hit him. Closer. Not still quite. Alright. So, I'm going to use the more powerful bow to take out the guy down here. Hit him in the head! Does twice as much damage. Alright. That guy in the head. Yep. One up there. Yep, nope. You're all gonna come play with me now. There we go. Yep, oh, he one-shotted me again. I might just not have to do this, even though I kind of want to look at it. Alright. Got better that time. I think I'll go somewhere else and figure out what's going on with the other place that I wanted to look at. The other place is right up here, Scout Hill. Maybe we'll try approaching it from the other angle. This is up fairly high, which makes sense, Scout Hill. Want it up high just so then that way you can see as far as possible. There we go. Scout Hill. Right here. Yeah, this is an actual pretty decent looking ruin. Looks like they might have actually at one point had an actual road that came up here. Which would make sense. If you have scouts, you kind of want them to be able to get to where they need to be quickly. Or, you know, get to where they need to warn people quickly. So what it looks like is that this might have been like the entryway up to the main building. There's stairs buried underneath all of this. And then this would have been your main tower to look out of. Which, yeah, no, you can see a good deal. Like, you can see the outpost ruins from down here. You can see the lake and the bridge. And it looks like they had like a table and a desk here, probably just to like, if people needed to take notes of what they were viewing, they could take notes. And you can also see Lake Hylia from here. The Faron region, which in creating a champion, I never talked about Cala Citadel back on 386. It was talking about how Cala Citadel was built to be like a defensive point against invaders from the sea. And I wouldn't be surprised if this, considering it's called Scout Hill, might have served a similar purpose, because whenever you actually explore the map a little bit more, there's ocean out that way. You can actually see it a little bit past those ridges, that there's more ocean out that way. So, you know, really determined invaders, if they realized, oh, Akala Citadel is not the direction we want to come from, let's see if we can find another way around. They might have tried to get through coming from Lake Hylia instead. It doesn't look like there's any waterway entrances though, so they probably would have had to have, you know, gotten off their boats at the beach over there and then kind of trudged their way here. But you could see really far, and I'm sure you could spot an army if, you know, they set up a camp. There would have been like a lot of smoke fire, just because, you know, an army moves on its stomach. So you could have easily called for support reinforcements from Hyrule Castle, which really doesn't look that far away, and, you know, the outpost ruins, and any sort of other garrisons or towns that would be nearby. That's probably what Scout Hill was used for. Is that it was not set up the same way defensively as Akata Citadel, but because it's so close to what would have been settlements, it's distinctly possible that they probably just would have called for the army from Hyrule Castle proper. And I think there's a Korok under this rock. I'm gonna take a wild guess that it's Korok over here. Ta-da! Alright. We won't go play with the bokoblins, because I don't think there is anything of interest over by those bokoblins other than the bokoblins themselves. But yeah, I could, if I wanted to, instead of attacking them from the angle that I was, I could go through and attack them from, like, coming in from above. I could climb on top of that ridge, and then go from the top down. See if that works any better for me. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. There's actually a much easier way to climb this way than there was from the angle I was coming in at. Oh, look, some mushrooms. So yeah, I can easily just kill that friend there. Just punch him to death there. Oh, that hurt though. He's dead now. Poor guys, they can't hit me. He has a bow too. And you can see I have to angle it up. There. He's dead now too. I wonder if I hit that exploded. I need an actual arrow to explode. There you go. That hurt. That way I can stay back. Yay, there we go. So the spear. Are they all dead now? I don't think I killed them all. Yeah, no, he's still here. Use the spear, so then that way he can't get close enough to hit me. And I have his weapons now. Those are my arrows from earlier. There we go. Now they're all dead. Oh, except that guy. That's okay though. We can take care of him real quick. We can literally do is hit him in the head, and he dies. Let's see. What weapon do I want to drop? So then that way I can pick up this one sword. We'll drop this. There we go. Carry any more sword or shields? Are there any other shields I want to drop? Yeah, we can drop this one. There we go. Alright, let's see. Other weapons. Go with this big old bat. And what shield do I want to change? I mean, not that I'll be able to use the shield while I'm carrying this bat. That's okay. Let's see if there is anything interesting in this. Hey, regular arrows. Those are also handy. Yeah, apparently all that was this the bokoblin camp, which is fine. It's good to, know where those are, so then that way you can go through and avoid them if you so desire. Oh, I did have some arrows. That's okay. We won't use those unless we absolutely have to. Let's see. So we'll put an enemy thing here, so then that way we know what that is. So, yep, we were able to explore a few areas today. Next time we come back, we'll go through and explore some of these ruins right here. You guys have a great day and be safe. Bye.